What is the ideal spacing for drip irrigation emitters? Have you ever wondered how to make the most of your garden while conserving water? Understanding the ideal spacing for drip irrigation emitters can help you achieve just that. The spacing of these emitters is influenced by several factors, including the type of plants you are growing, the characteristics of your soil, the water pressure available, and the flow rate of the emitters themselves. Emitters are designed to deliver water directly to the root zone of plants. This method minimizes evaporation and runoff, making it an efficient way to use water. Proper spacing is essential to ensure that the soil remains evenly moist without overwatering or underwatering your plants. Typically, emitters are spaced between 10 centimeters and 40 centimeters apart along the drip line. For young plants, seed germination, sandy soils, or hot conditions, closer spacing of 10 to 20 centimeters is advisable. This is because water disperses quickly in these situations and does not travel far from the emitter. On the other hand, if you are working with mature plants that have deeper roots or in heavier soils like clay, you can space emitters farther apart, around 30 to 40 centimeters. This allows the water to spread more laterally, reaching the roots effectively. Soil type plays a significant role in determining emitter spacing. Sandy soils have high infiltration rates but low water retention. Therefore, emitters should be placed closer together, about 20 centimeters or less, to keep the roots moist. Loam soils, which hold water moderately well, allow for spacing around 20 to 30 centimeters. In contrast, clay soils retain water longer and can accommodate emitters spaced up to 30 to 45 centimeters apart. Water pressure and emitter flow rate also impact how you space your emitters. Emitters with lower flow rates, such as 1 to 2 liters per hour, benefit from closer spacing to ensure uniform coverage. If you have higher water pressure, you can space the emitters farther apart. However, be cautious, as too many emitters placed too closely can lead to pressure drops and clogging. For most plants, having no more than 2 emitters per plant is ideal, spaced about 1 meter apart on the drip line. This setup provides a backup in case one emitter clogs. Additionally, the spacing between drip lines should complement the emitter spacing to cover the root zone effectively, often 30 centimeters or more, depending on the crop spacing. In a survival garden, where water conservation is vital, it is best to use emitters spaced closer together, around 20 to 30 centimeters, with lower flow rates. This setup helps maintain soil moisture precisely. Regularly checking for clogs and maintaining pressure is essential for even watering. Adjust your spacing based on soil tests and the growth stages of your plants, using closer spacing for seedlings and wider spacing as they mature. By balancing soil type, plant needs, water pressure, and flow rate, you can determine the ideal emitter spacing for your garden. This knowledge not only helps with water efficiency but also supports plant health, making your gardening efforts more successful.